going on, guys? It's Nick. Haven't made a little video in a couple days. Just been really busy doing stuff, and thought I'd show you what's going on. I had something come in from my good friends at Warrior, and figured I'd show you what some sticks I'm gonna keep and which ones are gonna be going out and whatnot. So, gonna get right into it. I know you guys have seen this a couple times. I've shown it off. Titan Pro. I'm actually gonna trade this to a good buddy of mine, and in return, I'm gonna get a pretty good condition, actually brand new condition, Stallion Saitai. So that should be pretty good. He's been interested in this shaft for a good amount of time, especially the graphics. It's one of those ones that they you can call OG. They just don't make them anymore. It's one of those ones they put the limited design on, especially the that kind of the tribal white, as you can see. So not really many of these you can find in pretty good condition unless you, I guess, search. Plus the fact they don't really make titanium anymore, and a lot of people still like to use it. So if I'm not going to use it, why not trade it to somebody else who does? So that's the first thing that's going out. I'll just lay that on the floor next to the stick that I broke. So other than that, the blades staying the same way. Actually, I'm taking this mesh out. I got a whole bunch of leathers in the other day, so I'm going to take my first chance at a leather pocket. Just got to choose exactly what string I'm going to use. I have no idea. I have a whole bunch of it. So I don't know. Maybe I'll do just a classic brown leather, white cross lace traditional. I just have no idea. So maybe if you guys give me your input, let me know. I do know that traditionals look pretty good in a blade, especially since I don't really use this too much to face off. I never faced off with this, but this one actually. Other ones I have, but I think it'll look nice with a traditional. So yeah. So trying to keep the black theme, black and black. I have white leathers, brown leathers, so maybe you can give me some input what you think might look good. So that's that. You guys have seen this. I've had this on a bunch of different heads and try to figure out which one works the best. And the Lakota, believe it or not, works pretty good on this. It's a pretty decently strong head. Switched it out. I think I showed you this, the 4 straights, and it's working out great. The ball comes out really nice on it. Gives it a nice fling. Who knows? Maybe I'll put the trad in this. Do the Rochester Nighthawks theme, because they're a really good team. I like them. I like the colors. That teal blue, sort of Carolina teal blue, and the purple. I think that would look probably the best with the white leathers, because I have the cross lace for the purple and the cross lace for the teal. So I think they look great. Who knows? So but the Scandium there, it's more of a collector shaft, I think. I would never use this in a game or anything competitive. It would just take a beating and just die. When I mean die, it'll probably take a huge size dent. And something like this is, since it's kind of old, I really don't want to do that to that. I taped it differently. Of course, the tape's coming apart, but my usual tape job is something like this. But yeah, the last thing I wanted to show you guys is this. You guys have all seen the clutch head that I have, but this came in the mail from good friends at Warrior, the Navy Swizzle Scandium, and they did a lot of different work on this, different technology, and I'll get right into it on how they did that, regardless of, well, I'll just show you my regular tape job. This is how I do all my stuff nowadays. First, a single layer of tape all the way down to the bottom. Then I do a electrical piece on the top, so my hand can slide down without folding over the tape and having to redo it all. Then I measure 1 thumb length under the from the bottom. Then I tape about an inch, a half inch, and rip it off and tape it about 85 times, and that gives me my good knob. I like it just enough so that it'll stop right. My fingers will go pretty much a little bit over it, so that you get about a half a finger length. So I think that's good to just stop your hands on the. As long as it can stop your hands and it can be smooth at the same time. And if you guys are wondering, I don't cap this off. If I did play in a league that did require me to do that, all I would have to do is get one of the old school female butt ends that are made by Gate. They're kind of like caps. You can just snap them on, snap them off, and they're very low profile. They're not like a butt end from, Warrior or anything else. But another cool way you can do it is you can take a pill bottle top from some of the small pill bottles and put them on the top. You can cut around them to get the excess off, and the remainder is obviously just hard plastic. So if you do it right, it can be a cool little thing. So, but what I really wanted to talk about was the differences that they did as opposed to the old Swizzle Scandium. Now you know that the old one had, from my fingers, my thumb right here, from here to the top was completely smooth, painted finish, and then from here all the way down to the bottom, it started that sort of rubberized grip that always came off within 3 games, and people just got pissed. Had like a graphic underneath it. Started with the Mikey Powell, then it started with the Brine King. So what they did this year, as I'm sure some of you guys know, is Rob Pennell, when he played in Cornell, he used what was called an unorthodox style of taping, where he'd tape a big wide candy cane across the whole top to bottom of the shaft, and then what he would do is he would rip sections of the tape on each side off, so it would look like it was very frayed on each side. Of this side would be covered, this side would be open and frayed, and then it would come down to here, this side would be frayed and this side would be open. So it would be like almost like you could have a smooth side here, rough side, smooth, rough. It would alternate going all the way down. But what you would get out of that is a really nice feeling shaft, and that's what they did with this. They took the color, minimalized it, and they added the grip where the color is. So if you go down from top to bottom, obviously your top hand being here, you have a little smooth edge here, but all the backhand is grippy, so I can hold on to this stick really good. And it goes all the way down around candy caning to the bottom, and it's great. I think it's a good advancement to the Swizzle Scandium. The shaft has always been light, very durable.